Hi, my name is Geng Chakat. You can call me Geng.
Hi, my name is Nisha Totong. I prefer to be called Fame. We are elekhlekha, and we are so honored to be here today and present at Demo this year.
So, as someone who growing up in Thailand playing the piano and later trained in Western Conservatory, the first time I worked with traditional Thai music, even though I had heard it sound my entire life, but when the two sat side by side, the first thought that came to my mind was, why is Thai sound is so out of tune? And it taken me a while to realize that Thai sound is not out of tune, but because of my bias, Western trained ear has been my only reference point. So Thai sound is not out of tune, it's just a different sound cultures.
Sound culture are how we prefer to address this diversity of system and logic of sound. Why the tuning system is the systemic way to passing down the knowledge through calculation, theorization. Is often exclude the cultural aspect of it. Also, we see like this standardized has replacing and erasing the ancestral knowledge and collective memories.
So why is that can be a problem? One great example is the myth of Thai 7 equidistant tuning system, where English mathematicians Alexander J. Ellis has theorized, making the calculation, publish, and also archive the ideal mathematically correct of a loosely approximate Thai tuning system. And without considering the diversity of intonation and interval that you can find in Southeast Asia and also Thai traditional musical practice. So that number was also later was published as an official tuning system from Thailand, which also again does not align with the sound that practice in the communities.
Also, the more we interacting and researching with this sound culture, the more we found out like and encounter the false disappearance and silencing of like the sound culture itself, the instrument and heritage, and also voices, and in some case live for many radical thinker and activists.
So one of those silenced voices was our inspiration. His name was Jit Pumisak. He was a Thai radical thinker and writer. In his Cemetery of Thai Music essay, he critiqued how the imbalanced power structure in Thai society and beyond has frozen our cultural progress. His life was also a part of collective history of suppressed voices and sound, as he was incarcerated and later killed for his radical work, seen as a threat to Thai authorities.
We recognize this constraint of the existing system, and we start our art collective called elekhlekha. And elekhlekha is mean chaos all over the place and non-direction, and that keep our structure to be like fluid and expansive, and also like to be able to expand the possibility outside of binary black and white and absolute truth logic.
So our debut project, Jit is a speculative, imaginary electronic ensemble, a performative live coding audio-visual using Southeast Asia sound cultures and archive footage. Our approach is to look into the past, to listen and reinterpret practices or systems that our culture or our heritage has to offer, and hack contemporary tools, experiment, and also reimagine an alternative future of moving forward with care.
Like other decolonizing struggle, our project is process-oriented and ever-evolving. For the visual, we use the text as like a performative document, assembling of Jit Pumisak writing, that was banned in the 60s, and just suppose it with like propaganda footage that we're growing up with to weave in the narrative of oppressed sound, people voices, and distorted memories.
Since last year, we have been presenting JIT Extended Gong Ensemble, a multi-channel audio-visual network, live coding, and collaborative sound making. This project borrowed an alternative mode of collaboration rooted in Southeast Asia, communal gong ensemble.
Democratizing the interaction between us and our live coder collaborators. The audience also join in the ensemble and make the sound with us with the file objects to eliminate the role of dominant force and underline the agency of each people who participates.
As we expand to our new project, Network Gong Ensemble Archive, a browser-based experimental oral archive of Southeast Asia sound cultures and spatial communal sonic experience. This project aims to reclaim ancestral knowledge within the internet space, where sound can resound and migrate and transform from uneven geography of sound to a more level digital geological site.
We also figuring how to digitize, gather, and capture the sound that really embody experience, nuance, and subtle into the archive, and figuring the way around, like classifying, labeling, and doing the archive with more care, but also still accessible to in like a large audience.
Another recent experiment is also showing here as a part of Demo Festival. It's our part speculative ritual, part audio-visual installation, a performance play out across the interconnected speakers and transducer whose sound and vibration echo the communal gong ensemble. And this is our installation called We Should Have As Many Voices Interspersing as Possible เราควรแทรกเสียงเข้าไปให้ได้มากที่สุด which is also extract from Jit Pumisak work, a suggestive call to action to ensure the inclusion of as many voices as possible.
We're looking for presenting partner for our ongoing project. We also have print that available at demo store, and also like please keep in touch, and we will have like the series of workshop and performances coming more this fall. Thank you
so much. ขอบคุณครับ